Thank you. Good morning, young ladies and gentlemen. Today, I really admire former Vice President Igo's speech and his big heart for the green earth and humanity. Today, our discussion, our solutions for the sustainability of the earth and humanity. And we are incubating the third internet revolution. I think my message is a small spark can ignite the revolution to transform nations, and it's a disruptive and disrupting the world. Also, I believe and I'll share a vision. The vision and is very important because in the proverb says, without vision, human perish. All the leaders live in the vision, they live in the future. I talk about the first internet revolution. The first internet revolution is led by Microsoft, Google, others than eBay and Apple, and they create a new existence of dimension, internet space, and software automation, and the internet, social networks, and decrease transaction costs, facilitate communication and transactions, and increase productivity and create prosperity. So this is the first disruptive revolution. The second revolution, I think, is led by Facebook and Twitter. The Facebook and Twitter connect people, and in some communities, there are millions of people in the community, and decrease transaction costs by decreasing marketing costs and distribution costs, and increase productivity. On the Twitter, you have 1 million followers. You are like TV. And also, the Zynga, the gaming company, and acquire 100 million users in 7 weeks. And they can grow virally on Facebook, So this is the second internet. So this is my discovery, I call Ming's law, Basically, that the closer relationship decrease transaction cost and create prosperity. So if we can get the relationship closer, and we talk about sustainability of the humanity, we have to be back to the relationship of the people, Because the people has to be transformed, because people has an impact on the earth. People is mandated to subdue the earth like Adam did. So we think about a way how to transform the people's relationship, and it's the key is how to build a kind of closer relationship. So we are investing and incubating companies, and we are incubating third internet revolution. So we're building a company called a social capital company. Social capital means kingdom economy. In 2012, and two quantum physics awarded the Nobel Prize because they discovered that one particle can be simultaneous in two places. This means there is a new dimension of existence that we cannot see, but it exists. So we are already in I think we are on a new era, the era of the spiritual age, I think, Because, what we try and do is we bring the spiritual dimension into the physical world, or create a new platform, we call the third internet platform, because we create a relationship closer. How we can do it here? First, we do how to build this community, It's very important, because a community is the most sustainable economic system, And I think the most successful model is Apple, Apple is a community. It's not just a product. They first have a community, then they build a product for the community and serve the community. So I think the community is the most sustainable system. And so we are incubating the company called WCM777. We do global, on the one side, we do global alignment of faith, Faith will transform people. And another, we do global alignment of economic interests. And because this way we combine the spiritual dimension and the physical dimension together. And this way we create a zero kind of friction and a very low transaction cost community. Then on top of this community, we can build a community credit system. We can build an internet trading system. We can build all kinds of new companies on this platform. So that's what we are envisioning is a global community of trust and love, and through the relationship transformation, and also global alignment of economic interests through the affiliate marketing and the multi-level social networks, to connect people together, because they are all aligned together. Then if we're united, we can multiply. If we're united, and we can build a transitional kingdom before the millennium kingdom. That's our idea. Yeah. So that's possible, and the humanity can come to a new place that humanity has never been go, because that's a place because in the dimension of love, in the dimension of this spiritual dimension, and really we can multiply. If we can multiply, why we divide? Because the existing system is based on dividing. People compete with each other. The transaction cost is very high. But if we can create a new economy, a faith-based economy, and then on top of this community, we can have a new world here. I think the Facebook is already number one, and technologically and connected people build the second internet. But what we try to do is to give this community a soul. Because I think this way, and if we are united, we can do crowdfunding, we can do group buy, we can do incubation, because our model is a community, but our profit model is incubation. Because if we are united, if 1 million people buy iPhone, it's already $1 billion company. If 1 million people buy particular products, and we really can, make big companies, And so that's the vision I want to share with you. It's the third internet idea. I think this can transform the world and potentially transform the nations. So this is our kingdom card. The kingdom card is the community credit system. Basically, it's like it's like a mustard seed. Mustard seed a kingdom can grow on top of it. So I think it's also a key for wealth transfer. So also it's a community loyalty system, and so we can create a prosperity because we can multiply, and because on this kingdom community there is almost zero transaction cost. Like the people transfer credit, there is almost zero transaction cost. And also on the revelation in the Bible, the city of Babylon will collapse because the Babylon system is based on dividing. Why not we can be united together by love and create a new system based on global sharing and collaboration, Then this will be a complete new world for humanity. This will resolve the sustainability of the earth and humanity. So it's time to build a faith-based new economy and through global alignment of faith and global alignment of economic interests. So I talk about a kingdom card. It's mobile, it's peer-to-peer, and it's loyalty card system. It's not money. Also on top of this community, we are incubating all kinds of companies. The third internet, eBay, the kingdom golf, the third internet kind of healthcare system, and cloud media. And the OMTZ social news platform and the kingdom resources. We can build all kinds of companies, so that's our vision. So this is the WCM777. We want to build a global community of trust and love on this. This will be forerunner for the kingdom economy. This is our third internet trading system. This is our kingdom golf, to play in the kingdom. Yeah. This is our Agape hospital. Yeah. This is our Joseph Global Institute to train people. And this is our cloud media. This is our MANA technology to convergence of TV signal and wireless signal and wireless signal and Wi-Fi signal. Yeah. So this is our social platform, a faith-based community. And eventually, and I think if we can unite it, if human can be united, we can get transformed, then we can build the city upon here. So that's the vision for humanity, build a transitional kingdom before the millennium kingdom. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.